Shopping experience is here in Salem. Discount Bins is now open and we have some incredible deals for you. Popular electronics, tools, home goods, and more, all under one roof. But wait, there's more. Our prices are like no other. It's a descending pricing structure, folks. $15 on Friday, $10 on Saturday, $5 on Sunday, $3 on Monday, and $2 on Tuesday, and just $1 on Wednesday. That's right, it gets cheaper by the day. Plus, we have a fantastic collection of men's and women's clothing starting at just $6 and dropping from there. Join us now at 1203 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, next to the Salem Bowling Center. Open 6 days a week, starting at 8 o'clock on Friday and 10 to 6 every other day, and closed on Thursday to completely restock our store. Discount Bins, hidden treasures, amazing prices.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital Radiology Department strives to stay at the forefront of technology through high-quality diagnostic imaging tools such as CT scans, MRIs, X-rays, nuclear medicine, DEXA scans, 3D mammographies, ultrasound, and more. Many services are offered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the emergency room, while other services are offered through outpatient services Monday through Friday. To find out more about the Radiology Department, contact me, Bobby Sullins, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
You can host the best backyard barbecue. You find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Currently outside our studios, we have beautiful sunny skies, and those sunny skies are going to continue today. That's what's in our forecast. We should have a high temperature near 80 degrees, and southerly winds will be 7 to 11 miles per hour. Tonight, we do have a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 3 and 5 a.m. That chance of precipitation is 20%. Clouds will be increasing tonight. We'll have a low temperature around 58 degrees, and southerly winds will be 6 to 13 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Tomorrow, chances for showers and thunderstorms increase to about 30%. Now, that's going to be mainly for tomorrow afternoon. We'll have partly sunny skies start today with a high temperature near 83. Southwesterly winds will be 6 to 8 miles per hour, becoming southeasterly during tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night should be partly cloudy with a low around 60 degrees. Southeasterly winds going to be 9 to 14 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. Thursday, we have a chance of showers, then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm during the afternoon. Chance of precipitation on Thursday is 70%, and new rainfall amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch are expected. But as always, if you happen to be in a thunderstorm, you'll probably receive higher amounts. Skies will be partly sunny Thursday with a high near 81, and southerly winds will be 15 to 18 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 29 miles per hour. Well, Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm. That chance of precipitation for Thursday night is 80%. Our low temperature will be around 58 degrees. Friday, showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 p.m. Then in the afternoon, we just have chances of showers. That chance of precipitation on Friday is 60%, with partly sunny skies and a high near 76 degrees. We'll have partly cloudy skies Friday night, low around 53. Then Saturday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon on Saturday, with mostly sunny skies and a high near 79. We'll have a chance of showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, with mostly cloudy skies and low temperature around 55. Then Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 77 degrees. We have a chance of showers and thunderstorms Sunday night, with mostly cloudy skies, low around 57. And Monday, we'll still have a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday, with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature near 78 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update, brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Springtime, my favorite time of year. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. It's during this time of year that many consider either starting or adding to an already existing backyard poultry flock. It goes without saying that you can get sick from kissing your chickens or touching them, then touching your mouth without first washing your hands. You can become infected with salmonella or Campylobacter if you put your hands or other things that have been in contact with your birds in your mouth. What's the first thing a 4-year-old child does when he or she picks up a baby duck? You guessed it. They put their open mouth on it, and once they put that duck down, those chubby little fingers are going straight into the mouth. Over 1,000 people get sick from contact with backyard poultry every year. The head count last year was 1,072. Don't be a statistic, and don't let your child be a statistic. We want to keep you healthy, but we also want to keep your birds healthy. We pose a much greater risk to their health than they do to ours. Make biosecurity a priority. We as humans can make our chickens, ducks, geese, turkeys, and other birds less vulnerable to diseases like avian influenza, which is caused by an influenza type A virus that can infect poultry, or highly pathogenic avian influenza, which is a highly contagious and often fatal disease of poultry, if we simply implement a biosecurity plan. Let's take care of human health and the health of those birds in our charge. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
For decades, Bayer has worked with farmers across America to help them meet the demand for abundant, affordable food. One way is through glyphosate, sold as Roundup and made by us. Not only do we stand behind the product's safety, so do all the leading safety and regulatory bodies around the world. But the litigation industry fights to prevent rigorous safety analysis from being shown in court. Instead, they rely on junk science to mislead juries. Why should anyone care? Because the impact of the courtroom will be felt at every dinner table in America. Without Roundup, farm yields will go down, farmers' costs will go up, and food prices will rise even more. Farming has never been easy. If farmers lose a critical tool, they will face even harder choices: grow less food or rely on foreign supplies of the product. What's at stake isn't a product or a company. It's fundamental American values and interests. Learn more at go.bayer.com/open letter. Paid for by Bayer.
Direct cash cattle trade is quiet, and cash hogs have no comparison at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grabner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity remains quiet. Bids and asking prices still haven't surfaced. Show lists this week are mixed, higher in Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado, but lower in Texas. It's likely significant trade volume is going to hold down until at least midweek or later. Boxed beef is mixed at midday and light to moderate demand for light offerings. Choice down $1.49 at $296.04. Select is up 70 cents at $290.91. At the Joplin Regional Stockyards in Missouri, feeders were $2 to $5 higher, with 5-weight steers up to $13 higher. Feeder heifers sold from $2 lower to $4 higher. The USDA says supply was moderate and demand was good. Medium and large one feeder steers 600 to 646 pounds brought $280 to $305. Feeder steers 803 to 840 pounds brought $239 to $251.50. Medium and large one feeder heifer 750 to 797 pounds brought $222 to $245. Cash hog prices have no comparison at midday, but a decent round of purchases to start the day. This uptick in slaughter pace recently has had packers more aggressive in their procurement efforts, forcing them to bid up. Demand has been a bright spot lately as U.S. pork continues to be a hot commodity on the global market. Monthly trade data is out this week, which should provide some additional data. Domestic demand has been picking up as summer grilling season is just around the corner, and the industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights, which provide some insight on total production. Bears and Gilts at the National Daily Direct had a weighted average of 90.72. No comparisons at the Iowa, Minnesota, but a weighted average of 90.69 in the Western Corn Belt had a weighted average of 90.41. Prices at the Eastern Corn Belt were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $50. At Illinois, slaughter sow prices were steady with moderate demand for moderate to heavy offerings, at $42 to $54. Barrels and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $51 to $61. And pork values were weak at midday, down 28 cents at $98.72. Bellies were sharply lower. The rest of the primals were higher to sharply higher. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
When approaching slow-moving farm equipment driving along the road, are you unsure what to do? Can you pass, or do you stay behind it and wait? We have the answers. Make sure you are paying attention to the road. Keep your phone down and slow down. Be patient and only pass when it is really safe. That means when you are sure the road ahead is straight and clear, you have plenty of room, and there are no blind spots. Remember, simple actions save lives. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
The people at your Touchstone Energy Cooperative wear many hats. Your customer service rep might also coach at the local middle school. Or some of our line workers are also volunteer firefighters. It's true, we take pride in serving our members. That's why you'll find us helping out in our community. Because we not only work here, we live here.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Mary Josephine Blount of Viburnum passed away Saturday, April 27th at the age of 87 years. Funeral services for Mary Blount will be Wednesday at 12 noon at the Brent Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation will also be on Wednesday from 10 a.m. until service time at noon. Entry will be in the Upper Indian Creek Cemetery, Viburnum, and all arrangements for Mary Josephine Blount of Viburnum are under the direction of the Brent Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. U.S. Navy retired Chief Willis D. Stagner, age 85, of Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, passed away Sunday, April 28th, at home surrounded by family. Funeral services will be held at noon Saturday, May 4th, at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will also be on Saturday from 11 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial with full military honors will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for U.S. Navy retired Chief Willis D. Stagner are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Ramey Richard Ratliff, age 76, of Salem, passed away Saturday, April 20th in Rolla. A celebration of life will be held at 3 Saturday, May 4th at the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Memorial contributions may be made to worldwide work for Jehovah's Witnesses. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Ramey Richard Ratliff of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements as brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Denton County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Denton County Assessor Jamie Holmeyer wants to remind everyone your annual assessment forms that list your personal and business property for 2023 are due on Wednesday, May 1st. Those forms must be in the Denton County Assessor's office by that day or postmarked that day to avoid paying a penalty. You may drop off your assessment list at the Assessor's office of the courthouse, and they're open and actually opened up this morning at 8 o'clock, and they'll be open until 4:30 this afternoon. That's normally their weekday hours. There's also a drop box on the front lawn of the courthouse for your convenience if you can't make it by until after hours. You can also mail in your assessment list forms, but make sure you have the postal clerk postmark your envelope. You can also e-file your assessment list form online. Just follow the instructions on the assessment form you received in the mail. Now, if you have lost your assessment list form or never received one, or you are new to the area, additional blank forms are available at the Denton County Assessor's office in the Denton County Courthouse. The penalty for not getting in your assessment form on time is determined at $10 per every $1,000 of assessed valuation, with a maximum penalty of $100 if you have assessed valuation of $10,000 or more. A quick reminder for those wanting to file their form online, you can only e-file your assessment list form today. If you have any questions or need assistance with the online form, call Denton County Assessor Jamie Holmeyer at the Denton County Courthouse at 573-729-6010, or stop by during regular business hours today at the corner of Highway 19 and 4th Street in downtown Salem. The Denton County Commission met Monday morning in the courthouse. In the road report, both District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray and District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said their crews were out checking roads, fixing washouts, filling in bridge approaches after the heavy rains of the last few days. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he had been unable to reach John Smith to see if Smith wants to continue as the at-large board member for profit at MRPC. He said he will continue attempting to contact Smith. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said the commissioners were approving bills for payment. Mowbray noted that he had been talked to by a constituent that lives between Route 68 and Route J, expressing his concern about the number of heavy trucks crossing from Route 68 to Route J on the way to and from the charcoal plant. The traffic involves Denton County Roads 3280, 3290, and 3300. During a lengthy discussion, Larson noted that this has been a perennial problem dating clear back to when he was elected District 2 Commissioner. One of the problems cited was that even though signs are posted to reduce truck traffic, some drivers have trouble interpreting the signs. Since these roads are in District 2, Gary Polk plans to contact MoDOT to see if they can get some signage that uses symbols rather than written directions. The next meeting of the commission will be Thursday morning in the courthouse, and that meeting is open to the public. Century Farms and Ranches have shaped our nation and state. The Missouri Century Farm Program celebrates the lasting contributions farmers and ranchers have made to our country's and state's heritage. In 1976, the Centennial Farm Project was initiated in Missouri, awarding certificates to persons owning farms that had been in the same family for 100 years or more. 10 years later, the University of Missouri Extension and MU College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources created the annual Century Farm Program in recognition. Since the program began in 1976, more than 8,000 Missouri farms have received the Century Farm designation. To have a farm be designated as a Missouri Century Farm, the same family must have owned the farm for 100 consecutive years or more as of December 31st, 2024. The line of ownership from the original settler or buyer may be through children, grandchildren, siblings, and nephews and nieces, including through marriage or adoption, and the present farm shall consist of no less than 40 acres of the original land and shall make a financial contribution to the overall farm income. The application period is open until May 1st, and that's tomorrow, So you need to hurry up and apply through the online application process. There is a fee of $140 that is required to cover processing cost, a certificate, a booklet, and one 2-sided 2-foot by 2-foot metal sign for each approved farm. No late applications be accepted, so today, hurry, go online to extension.missouri.edu/programs/century-farms. The Denton County Sheriff's Office has released several reports. On Saturday, April 20th, deputies conducted a traffic stop in the 1300 block of East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. The operator was a 53-year-old Salem woman who was found to be driving on a suspended and revoked driving privilege. She was arrested and transported to the Denton County Jail. On Tuesday, the 23rd, deputies conducted a traffic stop in the unit block of County Road 5035. The driver was a 36-year-old St. James woman who was found to be driving on a revoked driving privilege. She was arrested and transported to the Denton County Jail. 2 days later, on the 25th, deputies responded to the Truman Trailer Court in an attempt to serve an arrest warrant. The suspect, a 31-year-old Salem woman, was located and arrested. She was transported to the Denton County Jail and incarcerated. The next day, deputies responded to the 1000 block of County Road 6230 for the report of a burglary. The victim was a 42-year-old Salem woman who told deputies that a chainsaw was missing from her storage shed. The investigation is ongoing. That same day, deputies conducted a traffic stop at Highway 19 and Highway 68. The driver was a 37-year-old Salem man and was found to be a felon in possession of a firearm. He was arrested and transported to the Denton County Jail. If you have any information regarding an investigation, please call the Denton County Sheriff's Office at 573-729-3241. Denton County Prosecutor Andrew Curley has released results from recent court cases in Denton County. On Wednesday, April 17th, in front of Judge Nathan Kelsall, Stephen Stagner of Salem pleaded guilty to possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine, and for a felony charge of driving while having his license revoked. He was sentenced to 6 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections as requested by the prosecutor. Then on Tuesday, April 23rd, in front of Judge Michael Randazzo, Amy Jo Jackson of Salem pleaded guilty to a felony charge of driving while having her license revoked and for a misdemeanor charge of driving while intoxicated, a first offense. Jackson was sentenced to 4 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections as requested by the prosecutor. The next case of the day saw Lacey McIntyre of Bland pleading guilty to the possession of fentanyl. She was sentenced by Judge Randazzo to 7 years suspended execution of her sentence with 5 years probation and parole as well as treatment court, which is what the prosecutor requested. Judge Randazzo on April 23rd also revoked the probation of James Wallace of Salem as he was ordered to the Missouri Department of Corrections for 120 days under the Missouri Revised State Statute 559.115 program as requested by Prosecutor Curley. Wallace was on probation for 2 cases of felony possession of a controlled substance. Join Montauk State Park team members from 9 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th for Old Mill Days 2024. The day will be spent celebrating early 20th century life in the Ozarks when the old mill was in its prime. The mill will be open all day with free tours upon request. Guests are invited to see how people lived when the mill was in its prime. Both days will feature historical skills demonstrations, living history performances, live music, crafts, games, and food. There will also be an arts and crafts fair with local vendors offering up some of the finest homemade goods and services available. All activities except for the tours will take place in the day use area by the mill. Guests are encouraged to stop by, learn a new skill, immerse themselves in local history, and support small businesses. Don't miss this fun, educational, and free event. Montauk State Park is located at 345 State Road 6670 in Salem. For more information about the event, call 573-548-2201. For more information on state parks and historic sites, visit mostateparks.com. Missouri State Parks, a division of the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. Well, that's been a look at local news. It was brought to you by SBU Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem campus, get a hold admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Glasshouse Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and a camera to help locate and solve your problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing as well as repairs. Glasshouse Plumbing. Call the office at 573-729-0014 and they can get you taken care of.
This is family nurse practitioner Terry Bruno from SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physician's Office Building number 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound? Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11, Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99, and Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Tigers game with Mountain View Liberty scheduled for Monday was postponed and will not be rescheduled. The Lady Tigers are scheduled to play the Ava Bears this afternoon at 4:30 at the Salem City Park. KSMO Media will be video streaming that game only due to the St. Louis Cardinal doubleheader today with Detroit. Stream the game on KSMO Stream Facebook page, KSMO YouTube page, or on KSMORadio.com. The Lady Tigers are 4-14 on the season. The Salem Boys Baseball Tigers are scheduled to be at Cuba this afternoon starting at 4:30. Salem is 13-2 on the year. The game will not be aired on KSMO due to Cards Baseball and the coverage of the Lady Tigers softball game. The Salem Tigers Baseball Tournament is scheduled for Thursday through Saturday at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Thursday, Salem, Cuba, and Pacific will play each other in the round-robin Pool A round beginning at 11:30 with Salem playing Cuba. On Friday, the Pool B round-robin round will be held between Licking, Waynesville, and Sullivan, starting at 11:30 with Licking versus Waynesville. The Salem tennis team will be in Willow Springs today to play the Bears in a makeup match originally scheduled for April 9th. The Salem Middle School track teams will compete today in the SCA contest. St. Louis Cardinals game Monday with Detroit was rained out and rescheduled as doubleheader today, and that'll be starting right here on KSMO at 1:45 with the pregame show. The Toronto Blue Jays held off a late rally by the Royals and held on to beat Kansas City Monday night in Toronto 6-5. The Royals and Blue Jays play again tonight. And that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Nut Sports. I'm Bill Pollock. The Chiefs are signing Travis Kelce to a 2-year extension worth $34.25 million.
I've shown no signs of slowing down. Everyone, notices the kind of postseason he had, and he just found an extra gear. And these special players are always able to find, that extra gear. And if anybody can do it, Travis can.
GM Brett Veach has no qualms about signing on Travis Kelce, the 9-time Pro Bowler and 3-time Super Bowl champ.
And the odds of someone playing this far into the 30s are very low, but it does happen, and it happens with, unicorns in the profession, and Travis is one of those, and we'll certainly celebrate this with him, and hopefully we can ride this thing even longer.
Kelce, 907 catches, over 11,000 yards, and 74 touchdowns throughout his 11-year career, and he's going to build on that for at least 2 more seasons. The Royals had their 3rd straight loss. The Blue Jays beat them 6-5. Freddie Fermin and Kyle Isbell each had a pair of hits and a solo homer, but starting pitcher Jonathan Bolin took the loss. He gave up 4 runs in less than 3 innings.
The mistakes got hit. I wasn't pounding the zone. And when you fall behind, stuff like this happens. It's just all part of the process. Learning from it, growing, and fix it at the end of the day.
Royals dropped to 17-13. The series opener between the Cardinals and Tigers rained out. They'll make that up today as part of a traditional doubleheader. They'll get started at 2:40. A 16-year-old who allegedly fired a gun in a shootout at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl rally will soon find out if he's tried as an adult. Tammy Trujillo has more.
The teen is charged with felony unlawful use of a weapon in the February incident that saw 1 woman killed and more than 20 people injured. He's expected in court for a hearing today. 2 adults are charged with second-degree murder in the shooting, and another 16-year-old is charged with possessing a gun and resisting arrest. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
Norm Stewart, the legendary Missouri basketball coach, will be honored tomorrow by the Missouri House of Representatives at the Capitol as a bust of Stewart is unveiled into the Hall of Famous Missourians. Bill Pollock, Missouri Nut Sports.
Healthcare.gov is here for you when life happens. If you lost your health coverage because of turning 26, going off Medicaid, leaving your job, or moving, you could be eligible to enroll in new coverage now. And if you need to update your coverage because of marriage or having a baby, you could also be eligible. But don't wait. There's a limited time to enroll. Check your eligibility at healthcare.gov today. Life happens. Get covered. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurances. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Come out Saturday, May 11th to the Ozark Riverways Foundation Rendezvous on the Ridge at Big Rock Candy Mountain near Cedar Grove. An entire day of learning, sharing, shopping, crafts, demonstrations, food, and music. Mule Jump at 1 p.m. and National Park Radio Concert starts at 6. Come celebrate along the Upper Current River. For more information, follow Ozark Riverways Foundation Facebook or call Big Rock Candy Mountain and get the scoop at 417-932-1223.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. Where you'll find a greenhouse, deli and gluten-free, organic and diabetic products. Fresh fruit and vegetables as well. Country Mart also has a deli and a bakery, plus they have propane tanks for your barbecue, and everything you need can be found under one roof at Country Mart in Salem. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
For over 130 years, there have been moments in Cardinals baseball that will last a lifetime. Baseball has some of the best athletes in sports. With amazing feats, amazing moments, amazing plays, there's nothing quite like Cardinals baseball. When you listen to the game, you just never know who that next hero may be. We will have it all right here for you on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com.
Missouri Net News, I'm Elisa Nelson. The fate of a hospital tax that would help to pay Missouri's Medicaid costs hangs in the balance as the Senate is expected to debate the issue today. About $4.5 billion in federal aid are at stake if the bill does not pass. Senate Appropriations Chair Lincoln Huff is not concerned.
Anyone who's been here for the last several years saw what happens when we don't get it done during regular session, and we immediately come back in a special. I think the prudent, responsible thing to do is to do our jobs while we're here.
Members of the far-right-leaning Freedom Caucus are expected to block the bill. Meanwhile, the Senate has passed a bill that would treat gold and silver as money. The legislation headed to the House for additional work would require state government agencies to accept gold and silver as forms of payment for taxes and public debts. And kids have the opportunity to catch fish for free at Bennett Springs State Park this Saturday. This is Missouri Net.
Feeling